Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. It's going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. So for today we're going to do a bit of a community update. We've just had news in that there is going to be a boosted summoning rate for Draco. Draco's actually a champion I recently pulled, so I'm not massively invested in this, but he is top tier in the legendary status. So he's going to be one of those champions that loads of people are going to want in this game. I did a full guide on him maybe a few days ago, so I'll put a link to that in the bottom of this video. I will do a quick run through in this video, but it will just be a top level overview. Better to check that guide out. Basically, he is strong everywhere in this game, and it's a really clever move from Plarium to put him up for the boosted summons. So the summons are up for what, from Thursday today until Friday, so it's only a one-day summoning event. You get 10 times chance of summoning DRACOMORPH from Ancients and Sacreds. Don't be confused by what this means, and I'll go into that in a minute. 10 times does not mean you've got 10 times the chance just to pull him in general, and again, I'll go through that in a second. So yeah, basically what's happened then, so the summoning portal, it's not a light. Last time they did this, they kind of lit it up, which I felt was pretty crafty. They've not done that this time round, which is better. Because actually, the main thing to be aware of here is your chance to summon a legendary has not changed. We've still got 0.5% chance to summon a legendary from Ancients and 6% chance from Sacreds, which means that Draco, I'll put some stats up here, but Draco, so you've still got a 1 in 200 chance to summon any legendary from an Ancient, and then you've got a 10 in 72 chance for that to be Draco. Let me do the maths there. So we've got 63 legendaries in the legendary pool. They're putting 10 versions of that Draco in. If I can try and give you a visual. If you imagine this gumball machine is all of the legendaries. So first off, you've got a 1 in 200 chance that you're actually going to pull a legendary. And then you put your money in the gumball machine. 10 of these gumballs are going to be Dracos. 62 are going to be other legendaries in the pool. And you're hoping that you're going to pull one of those 10. So you've still got a chance of 10 in 72. So, you know, you're talking about a 14% chance that if you get a legendary, it will be a Draco. Now, the maths to actually pull a Draco from the off, so the 1 in 200 and then the 10 in 72, it's actually going to be 1 in 1,400 chance that pulling that one shard will give you a Draco. So you're going to guarantee it, it's not a guarantee still, obviously it's percentages, but to guarantee it, you're going to be pulling 1,400 shards to get yourself that Draco. This is not the best time to summon your shards, albeit, and this is the one caveat, Draco is a fantastic legendary. And that's where Plarium got you by the long and curlies, because that is a great champion to get for your champion pool. He helps you everywhere in the game. But yeah, 1 in 1,400 chance that you're going to pull Draco from that single sacred shard. Now, if I look into the actual event, the event is pretty good actually. So you get 1 point for mystery as normal, 20 for sacred, 120 for voids, 500 for sacreds. Sorry, that's ancients there. So voids, you kind of scrap that. Voids are not going to be part of the Draco pool. So actually you're not going to get any points towards, or you're not going to get a chance to pull Draco, but you can still get these rewards. But they've only put it up to 2,500. So I feel like this event has been done as a bit of a, sorry, 1.13 is not here yet. We know you want 1.13. We're throwing up some white noise to distract people from 1.13. That's what it feels like to me. Now, I'm going to get this legendary book. Not through pulling a load of sacreds, not through pulling my ancients. I'm going to get it through pulling mysteries. And now, if you are mid-game and you don't have loads of mystery shards saved up, I would say this is a reasonable number of points to push towards getting a legendary steel tome compared to other events we've seen. So let's say you've got 1,000 mystery shards saved up because you've been buying them from the market. You've been just save them as you do your campaign. That's what you should do, by the way. Then you get to this event and you might get 1,000. So you might actually get up to this kind of level here, a bit of chunky silver, a few energy packs. Great, that's good stuff. If you've then got to pull What's that going to be? It's still going to be a good chunk. Yeah, I mean, you probably still would have to pull a couple of sacreds to get yourself up to this tome after doing that if you do not have the mystery shards saved. So that's up to you. I'd say this is worthwhile going for. The rest of the rewards are kind of nothing really. So if you can't get the legendary skill tome, I would say maybe just pull your mysteries up to around here. Or maybe this energy, this gem refill pack. So get yourself 450 points worth. Scoop up those rewards and perhaps just leave the rest. But this is a reasonable number to get a legendary skill tome, and we know that legendary skill tomes are the hardest thing to get in this game. So let me just show you my setup. So I've got loads of mystery shards. I literally just farm them up. I wait for this type of event, and then I blow through mystery shards if I'm not going to try and burn my actual shards to get the rewards. So that's my view on it. One more thing I want to add into the discussion is that we know that 1.13 is coming around the corner, hopefully within the next week or so. They keep dropping teasers. I think they're struggling to get some of the content finished. But we also know that there's going to be a fusion now for Valentine's. I've seen it. It's been in the community chat in Discord, if no one's caught it. Salt did a bit of a video on it yesterday. But basically, not 1.13, the 14th of February, we're going to have another fusion event. So bear that in mind if you're thinking about, am I going to pull my shards or not? Generally, fusion events have new champions. They have the requirement for a few of the old champions. So when you need new champions, you know what? You're probably going to need shards and you're going to need resources. This isn't the time to burn all of your resources because we know that fusion events are tough. This is a time to save your resources. In fact, I don't do this myself well enough, but if you're coming up to resets of quests where you can get energy, save that energy. So, for example, one of these ones on, I think it's this one here, on the monthlies, you get a chance to get 200 energy. Save that energy, don't burn it. The weeklies, where you get a chance to get your energy for ascending champions, don't burn that energy. We know that a fusion is coming soon. It's going to want your shards. There's going to be summon rushes as part of the fusion. This is not your time to burn your shard. This is a time that Plarium are trying to burn your resources. Then they release a fusion. Then they take your cash. Listen to Hades. Keep hold of your shards. Let's have just a quick look at Draco. So my Draco, as I say, I've got a full guide out and I will put the link to that down below. My Draco's fully booked. He's good to go. He is an insane beast of a champion. My guide kind of runs him through all the different areas, but I'll show you how I rated him. So I went with 5 on Clan Boss. I went with 5 on Arena Offense. I went with 5 on Dragon's Lair. Campaign, I went with 4, but he's still reasonable. Minotaur, 5. Spider's Den, 100% he's a 5. Arena Defense, I put 4. He's actually probably a 5. In fairness, Ice Golems, 5. Finites is probably an area that lets him down a little bit, 4. Mainly because of affinity more than anything. And then all of the keeps, 5, all the way down. He's just a beast. Pretty much everywhere in the game. He's got to be top 4 or top 5 legendaries. I'm going to do my legendary guide over the weekend. You'll see him featuring really highly there. He's a great, great legendary. If you do get him, here's a kind of view of what masteries I've got on him. This is mainly built towards clan boss and dungeon content rather than arena. But I built him around. So you probably could go support tree instead of defense tree, but I've gone for ultimate nightmare clan boss setup. I just built him around doing damage, getting that War Master off, and his gear I kind of just built around going quickly, making sure he's accurate with his debuffs and getting some crit rate going on him. But yeah, I mean, I'll just show you a quick run on a couple of things. As I say, I've got a full guide out on this stuff, so definitely sort of tuck into that guide because it goes into him in depth. But I guess don't let my guide dissuade you from what you should do, which is probably hold on to your shards. So you see here, what he does is he throws the debuff up, which basically sets up all the damage. Same sort of thing when you get to the main bosses. So as soon as he's put his debuff up, everybody's doing a ton of damage. I've got a crazy damage team anyway. But he does do massive hits. So, I mean, I've seen him do over 400k hits on his A1. In fact, he does it in my guide. He's a great, great champion. But it still comes back to 1 in 1400 chance of pulling a Draco. Just to bring that to life, so I've been sitting in this channel since this event has kicked off. So when did it kick off? I came back in here. So, no, here, sorry. So somebody, Birdle, whoever you are, got my Mountain King. But if we look here, so since this point, 9:35 AM my time, I'll say that's 9:30 then, we've had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 legendary pulls in that half an hour period since I've been sitting in this channel. It's just a random channel I logged into. 10 legendary pulls. There's not been a single Draco in those pulls. So in the first half an hour session, and that doesn't show all of those wasted shards that have gone nowhere. So just again, hold your shards unless you are desperate to get Draco. Don't expect to get him. It's going to be a very slim chance that you do. But if you do, congratulations, you've just pulled a top 5 legendary of this game. This is Hell Hades, hoping for 1.13 really soon. Signing out.